All right, so I just mounted these wire spool holders. I designed these yesterday, just finished printing these double ones. I made up these single ones for bigger spools of wire too. They just use a metal rod that slides into that little hooky bit there. You obviously don't have to use metal, but I just have a bunch of this metal rod laying around, so I might as well use it. I have been needing to do this for years. These spools have just been floating around the shop, on a shelf, in a drawer, on the floor, and I've just been waiting for the perfect solution to either come along or to think of the perfect solution. If you allow me to be a little cliche, perfect is the enemy of done, so I needed to come up with something just to get these organized, get them out of the way, and this is what I came up with. It is not perfect, and even just having just mounted this one so far, there are things that I would change. I'm not going to, because I'm just going to live with this for now, because I just need to mount these once, and then they should just be fine from then. But if I ever revisit this at some point, there are some things I would change, or if you're thinking about doing something similar. One is I would make that recess a little bit bigger. I'm just screwing them directly in with some wood screws, but at least on this particular drill, this bit it's not quite deep enough before the screw bottoms out. So then I have to go in there with a screwdriver to tighten it down. Not a huge deal, but something to think of. The other thing is just to make it a little easier to load and unload. What I might do is, if I was gonna redesign these a little bit, is make one side the stop like this. So I have the little wall there, but then they make the other side a pass through, cut the rod bigger so it sticks out a little bit, and put even just a friction fit collar, or maybe even with a little set screw or something on there, instead of having it closed on both ends and having it clip in like that. I think that might make it a little easier to load and unload. I don't know. So anyway, so I have the double version there for small spools, single version for the bigger spools. These are just made out of PLA. I'll be interested to see how these hold up. It's not too much weight. Pretty tough. I did like 4 walls or 4 perimeters on there, so pretty tough. It's in a air-conditioned, climate-controlled shop, so we'll see how they do over time. But yeah, finally got my wire spools organized.